The window is heating up, top clubs are making moves, and surprises are everywhere. Don't blink, let's get straight into it. What do we have today? Manchester United are reported to be interested in moves for two Bournemouth midfielders. The Sun says that England's Alex Scott, 22, is one of the players being monitored, as manager Ruben Amorim prepares for a midfield overhaul, while USMNT captain Tyler Adams is also of interest to the Old Trafford hierarchy, according to the Daily Mail. A £40 million move in January had been discussed for Adams, but after the 26-year-old sustained an injury in the 4-4 Premier League draw against United on Monday night, there could be uncertainty surrounding a potential switch until his return timeline is known. Tottenham Hotspur, Man United and Chelsea are reported to be among the teams keeping tabs on Lens midfielder Mamadou Sangar. Team Talk reports that scouts from Europe have been watching the 23-year-old this season, with a host of Premier League clubs identifying him as a player who would adapt well to football in England due to his technical ability and physicality. He joined Lens for £7 million from Rapid Wien in the summer, but it's now only a matter of time before an approach is made, though he is set to represent Mali at the Africa Cup of Nations this month. Barcelona are interested in Borussia Dortmund fullback Julian Ryerson, reports Sky Germany. It is reported that the Blaugrana intend to sign a backup option for current starter Jules Kounde, and have already held talks with the 28-year-old Norway international's representatives regarding a January deal. Ryerson, who can play on both sides of defense, is expected to be moved on if Dortmund receive a suitable offer, having failed to establish himself as a starter under manager Nico this season. Manchester City are lining up an approach for Crystal Palace defender Marc Guehi for the summer, according to The Times. Manager Pep Guardiola reportedly intends to overhaul his defense ahead of next season, and City have been keeping tabs on the 25-year-old for some time. Guehi, who has recently been linked with Liverpool, Real Madrid, Barcelona and Bayern Munich, will enter the final 6 months of his contract in January, when he will be able to sign a pre-contract agreement with a club outside the Premier League. Chelsea and Man City are competing for the signature of 16-year-old Bayern Munich defender Cassiano Chiala, according to the Mirror. Chiala's representatives are reported to have held discussions with both clubs on Friday, but with Premier League sides unable to sign players from outside of Europe until they reach the age of 18, they are only able to position themselves for a future deal. Despite being yet to make his debut for manager Vincent Kompany, Chiala has been named on the bench for the senior squad in 7 matches. Other rumors. Up to 10 Premier League clubs are looking at a potential loan move for Manchester United midfielder Kobbie Mainoo. Daily Telegraph. AC Milan goalkeeper Lorenzo Torriani is on the radar of Arsenal. Gazzetta dello Sport. Fulham are interested in signing Fiorentina striker Moise Kean, who has previously been linked with Barcelona. Team Talk. Tottenham could move on from goalkeeper Guglielmo Vicario in the summer amid concern over his recent performances. Football Insider. Man United and Man City are both looking at Crystal Palace right-back Daniel Munoz. Caught offside. Juventus and Internazionale are keeping close tabs on Verona right-back Rafik Belgali. Nicolo Shira. Man City have no plans to part ways with goalkeeper James Trafford in January despite interest from Premier League clubs. Football Insider. A release clause in the contract of RB Leipzig left-back David Raum will allow him to be signed for €40 million next summer, but the Bundesliga club want to sign him to an extension. Florian Plettenberg. A January approach for Sunderland goalkeeper Anthony Patterson is being lined up by Southampton. Sun. 41-year-old defender Thiago Silva is set to leave Fluminense, and could move back to his family in London, where his children play for Chelsea's academy. Globo. Atletico Madrid are planning to offload defender Javi Galán in the summer. Marca. Talks are ongoing between Brazil and manager Carlo Ancelotti regarding an extension until 2030. Athletic. Former Celtic and Liverpool boss Brendan Rodgers is closing in on a move to join Saudi Pro League side Al Qadsiya as head coach. Athletic. Barcelona follow Pau Torres. Aston Villa centre-back would listen. Sources. Barcelona are following Aston Villa defender Pau Torres after making the signing of a left-sided centre-back a priority for next summer, various sources have told ESPN. The departure of Inigo Martinez to Saudi Pro League side Al Nassr earlier this year saw coach Hansi Flick lose a key figure from last season's backline. Barca currently have Pau Cubarsí, Ronald Araujo, Eric Garcia and Andreas Christensen as options to play in the middle of the defense, but Flick has struggled to find a consistent pairing this season. In recent weeks, with Araujo currently taking a mental health break and Garcia playing in midfield, the German coach has even used left-back Gerard Martin as a centre-back. Flick's reason for using Martin there is the benefits it provides for the team in possession when they can play out from the back with a left-footed player. Barca, therefore, are scouring the market for a long-term partner for Cubarsí, who has been the most used centre-back this season, and sources have told ESPN that Torres is a player that has always been on the club's radar because of his ability both on the ball and in the air. The La Liga leaders previously considered making a move for the Spain international when he was at Villarreal, but he eventually joined Villa in 2023 in a deal worth around €40 million, $47. Barca are aware that it won't be easy to deal with Villa, given he is a key player in Unai Emery's team, but sources have suggested to ESPN that Torres, whose contract in Birmingham runs until 2028, would listen to an offer to return to Spain should the Catalan club take a serious move to sign him. However, Torres is not the only option Barca are considering in their bid to bolster a defense that has conceded 31 goals in 23 games in all competitions this season. Barcelona also consider Nico Schlotterbeck. Sources previously told ESPN that Barcelona also have positive reports about Borussia Dortmund's Nico Schlotterbeck, whom they have followed since his breakthrough at SC Freiburg. The Germany international has a contract until 2027 with Dortmund, so could leave for a reduced price next summer if he does not renew, with several other big European clubs also monitoring his situation. Any move Barca do make will once again be conditioned by their financial situation as they strive to comply with La Liga's financial fair play regulations, sources said. They could potentially free up some space for signings next summer with the departures of some big earners, with both Christensen and Robert Lewandowski out of contract at the end of the season. Sources said no final decision has been made on either Christensen or Lewandowski's futures beyond the end of the current campaign yet, but if the Danish defender does leave, it would only increase Barca's need to invest in a new centre-back. AC Milan are interested in a move for Arsenal striker Gabriel Jesus, Calciomercato reports. The Rossoneri remain keen on reinforcing their forward line in January, and it is believed that the 28-year-old is alongside Galatasaray's Mauro Icardi on their shortlist. The Brazil international reportedly wants to start regularly to bolster his chances of playing at the FIFA World Cup next summer, but the Serie A side is unable to cover his €7 million a season salary in full. A move for Borussia Dortmund defender Nico Schlotterbeck could be stepped up by Bayern Munich, according to Bild. The 26-year-old is reported to be seen as a potential alternative to centre-back Dayot Upamecano, who is yet to sign a new contract extension at the Allianz Arena amid interest in his signature from both Real Madrid and Paris Saint-Germain. It is expected that BVB would demand an offer worth €50 million for Schlotterbeck, who has previously been linked with Liverpool and Barcelona. Tottenham Hotspur striker Mathys Tel has emerged as a potential option for Roma amid plans to strengthen their attack, Calciomercato reports. The Giallorossi see the 20-year-old as a potential alternative to Manchester United's Joshua Zirkzee, with the Red Devils keen on keeping him until the summer. The Serie A club is yet to make contact with Spurs regarding a deal for Tel, while it is also believed to be looking at Fiorentina's Albert Gudmundsson. New talks are set to take place between Napoli and the representatives of Manchester United midfielder Kobbie Mainoo, according to Nicolo Schira. Mainoo continues to be linked with an exit from Old Trafford in the search for more minutes ahead of the World Cup, but the Red Devils have yet to indicate whether they are willing to part ways with the 20-year-old. It is believed that the Azzurri want to explore a potential loan deal in January. That's all for today's football transfer news and rumors. Like the video, subscribe for daily updates, and drop your thoughts in the comments. See you next time.